It's America's pastime. The Tampa Bay Rays and the Philadelphia Phillies. Live on 2K Sports.
This is Interleague Baseball as the Rays take on the Phillies, and we're in Philadelphia. Going to the mound in this ball game, a stomper. Cole Hamels will be making the start. Welcome to Major League Baseball. It's live right here on 2K Sports. So Steve, Tampa Bay hitters, from their perspective, what's in line for them?
Okay, Cole Hamels on the mound. Fastball, curveball, and changeup. 3 quality major league pitches, but when he needs the big out, he'll throw the changeup, and he can throw it at any time in the count.
Now sponsored by State Farm, here's the lineup posted by Joe Madden. And let's do a little scouting report here, Steve. Who are you looking at?
Evan Longoria is just a young player that's going to be around for a long, long time, and he is going to be some kind of offensive player. He shows the ability to hit for average and power in hit and clutch situations.
And it's Akinori Iwamura at the plate. He's going to lead his team off as we get ready for the first pitch.
Akinori Iwamura.
Strike one. Hamels got him to swing on that one, 0-1.
Well, the Rays, a team that played only about close to 500 ball on the road last year, Gary. I think a part of that is just such a young roster having to deal with the quirks of traveling.
On the way. And a good eye. Akinori Iwamura as he lays off that one, and it's even. And we talked about this Tampa Bay team on the road. Obviously, when you got a starting staff like they have, that really holds you in games when you're traveling.
Well, it really does. And, you know, they play very good small ball, which pays off in road games as well, where you're playing close games and you need to come up with a big run late.
A line drive toward short. Picked up by Rollins. And he's safe. Boy, did he just beat that throw.
Well, as a pitcher, you hate to give up hits like these. You don't mind. Listen, you make a bad pitch, a guy rips a line drive, but these sorts of infield hits, they kill you.
Now we'll take a quick look at how Philadelphia lines up on the diamond defensively. Infield, outfield factors in this one, Steve.
Now, Shane Victorino, Gary, take a look at him out there, a guy who really gives you 100% effort every single day. There's not a play that he can't make.
And Carl Crawford to bat. Hamels sets and throws. Curveball swung on and missed. Now it's 0-1. That's a strike, and it's 0-2. Contact time for Carl Crawford.
Well, he's in trouble right here, Gary, and he knows it. He knows he gets a little overly aggressive on the 0-2 pitch. Let's see how good a pitch they give him.
And he can't make contact on that. Carl Crawford up empty on a swing.
That's how you get it done right there. Great technique. 3 pitches and 3 strikes, and now he goes away.
And he had great command of all those 3 pitches. And here's B.J. Upton. 1 out, runner on at first. And he gets under that one. That's 2 gone.
This one goes right up the chute. Sometimes it's hard for a catcher to gauge these sorts of pop-ups, but he had no problem with it.
And it's Carlos Pena now. 2 outs and a man on first. That one swung on with contact. Victorino's going to play it, and that should be a single.
Not wasting any time here. He jumps all over that first pitch and rips it into center field.
And in the batter's box, it's Longoria. 2 down. Runners at first and second. Strike one. Hamels got him to swing on that one. 0-1. Kicks and throws. And it's 0-2. Longoria's going to be swinging now if there's anything close.
Gary, awfully tough to read this pitch out of his hand. He has great deception, makes it look like a fastball. It just comes out so much slower.
Hit hard to second. Played by Utley. Throws on to first. Side is retired. No runs and a couple of hits and 2 left on. We'll go to the bottom of inning number 1. Doing the pitching, Scott Kazmir. He's starting for Tampa Bay. And as he gets going against these Philadelphia hitters, what do you think's in store?
Well, Gary, Scott Kazmir has that fastball that he tries to run inside to right-handed hitters and away from the lefties. Then he'll go to the slider to the left-handed hitters and use the changeup to get righties out.
And Jimmy Rollins is up. That one's drilled to short. And Bartlett picks it up to Pena. 1 away. Now we'll take a quick look at the Rays and their alignment defensively.
Good, solid defensive club right here, Gary. And you know, they're not the best in the world, but they certainly make the routine plays.
And Worth's batting. Nobody on base, 1 away. Now here's a grounder towards the hole. And they get him at first base. Good hustle by the pitcher to get over there.
Now, great work by the pitcher there. He normally not called upon to play first base. He does a nice job completing the task and getting the out.
That one looked like he nearly keeled over trying to make that throw.
Well, any throw, the key part of it is footwork, and he had good footwork right there.
And that's a major league player right there. And is Chase Utley now. Base is empty and 2 down. Swing and a soft liner to short. And that gets down. Philadelphia's first hit. In time for the out. Well, that's one way to keep your pitch count down. They wrap that inning up with 3 pitches. Both teams still looking for that first run here in Philadelphia. And it's Pat Burrell at the plate. Hitting .250. He's going to get us started. Second inning. Hamels sets and throws. Swing and a bouncing ball up the middle. And Burrell set down.
A heads-up play by the pitcher. He understands he's a fielder. Once he lets the ball go, comes up with the grounder, retires the runner, gets the out.
Navarro at the plate. One out, nobody on. Popped him up. That's the second out of the inning.
The pitcher says, well, why don't I just take this one myself? Why do I want an infielder running up and down the mound trying to make a catch? It was probably a good decision.
And we've got Bartlett batting. Base is empty with 2 outs. That catches the high outside corner for a strike.
Now, this guy's just looking to get a bat on the ball. It's exactly the matchup the manager was hoping for in this situation.
It's fouled off. Steve, you get a matchup like this, you hardly have any place to throw the ball. He's going to hit it anywhere in the strike zone.
Well, he's such an aggressive hitter, and he has a pitcher on the mound like this. He just feels like he's going to get the hit.
And the pitch from Hamels low that time for a ball.
Now 1-2 is a pitcher's count, so there's no reason to give him a good pitch to hit right here.
One-two pitch coming. Curveball. Ooh, where did that miss? 2-2.
Well, Philadelphia Phillies 92 wins, winning the National League East in 2008, 48-33 at home at Citizens Bank Park.
Here's the pitch. Liner towards the hole. And there's Howard. Pulls that one in. Third out. 7 pitches and it's done. That's how you save your arm and go deep into a game. Time now to move to the bottom half of the second. Meat of the lineup coming to the plate. And it's Ryan Howard at the plate. He's the RBI leader from a year ago.
Ryan Howard.
Swings at that fastball and misses. 0-1.
Get a good pitch to hit.
Good eye by Ryan Howard. Plays off that one, and we're even.
Gotta like the location here. Pound the bottom of the strike zone. Just misses, but he's in the right spot.
That's a swung on and hit pitch. Burrow there. And that gets down Philadelphia's first hit. So Raul Ibanez will come up now.
Left fielder, number 29, Raul Ibanez.
A runner on first, no outs. And Kazmir has him 0-1 with the called strike.
Well, this guy's defied age. He's found the fountain of youth because he's as solid now as he's ever been in his career, Gary.
He deals. There's a ground ball. It goes foul. Very tough to defy aging, Steve, but he has done that. You got to believe he's got a real good regimen going in his life physically, and the decline that you'd expect to see has not been there.
And he's coming in looking to be an everyday player to play an entire season. He still has the stamina to do it.
To the left side, gets one at second, and that's two. A double play. Around the horn they go, and they rack up a couple of outs.
That's pitcher's best friend, but also manager's best friend as they get the double play.
And Victorino's batting. 2 outs and nobody on. Expecting something higher that time. 0-1.
Well, the Rays and Phillies obviously matched up in the World Series in 2008. A great series, but the Phillies winning it in 4-1.
Swinging a liner to left, and Victorino's got himself a single. And interesting, Steve, in this matchup, all of a sudden, because of one World Series, there's a rivalry starting for these two.
Well, that's right. I mean, you know, such good young talent, and obviously, whenever you meet up in the World Series and you play again the next year, it is a rivalry.
And Feliz settles in. A runner on first with 2 outs. Checks him at first, and it's Pena keeping him tight. Two outs and a man on first. It's taken for a ball. Bottom dropped out of that one on Kazmir's pitch.
That's a power pitch right there. That four-seam fastball at the knees, just below the zone, though.
Pauses, and now the 1-0. And this is popped up on the left side. This one towards Longoria. That's caught. Side is retired. They pick up no runs on 2 hits and strand 1. Third inning coming up. There's a shot of Charlie Manuel. He brought Philadelphia their 6th pennant, then went on to win the 2nd ever World Series title for the Phils. It's going to be Kazmir. He'll start things off here in the 3rd inning. Hamill sets and throws. Here's an off-speed pitch in there for strike 1.
This is why changing speeds is so important for a pitcher. You get the hitter off balance, even more effective when it's down in the zone.
He swings, hits a ball to right field. And Worth takes care of that one. That's one down.
I just got fooled a little bit at the plate. Got underneath it. Lofts just a routine fly to the right field.
And it's Akinori Iwamura at the plate. He singled in his last at bat. Base is empty with one away. Fresh count. Iwamura. Here it is. Hit on the ground up the middle. Rollins picks it up. And that'll retire Iwamura.
He could make a video on how to field his position. He gets over and makes it look easy. Solid fundamentals out at first base.
And it's Carl Crawford now. He was a strikeout victim last time through the lineup. 2 outs, bases empty. Swung and a ground ball to third. Throws on to first in time to retire the side. No runs, no hits, no one left on. Both teams still looking for that first run here in Philadelphia. Another chance for the leadoff hitter coming up in the inning. It's Coast at the plate. He's our first batter, home half of the third inning. This one's pretty well hit to deep left center.
Base runners, base runners, base runners. That's what you want. Pick up a single right there. Now let's see if they can't get some big hits behind it.
And it's Hamels batting. What do you think, Steve? A bunt here?
It's a definite bunt situation with the pitcher up. They've got to get the runners moved up.
Let's see if they agree. Shows bunt, didn't offer. It's a strike anyway. 0-1. Drops down a bunt. And Longoria picks it up. Over to first for out number 1.
You have to be willing to do things for the team. That's what he does right there, getting a quality sac bunt down, getting a runner in scoring position, and getting praise from his teammates.
Rollins into the batter's box. You look at the league's best base stealers, he's right there. Man on second, one away. First pitch, here it comes. And they call it a strike. They're going to ask for the appeal to go to the first base umpire. He did, and so with that, he'll step in and try his luck again. 0-1. Kazmir kicks and delivers. Flied to right. This one's going to be fielded by Burrell. He comes in a little, gets the out.
At the plate for the Philadelphia Phillies, right fielder, number 28, Jason Worth.
Well, Jason Worth right now getting an opportunity, Gary, to be the hero for his club. Let's see if he can get it done in this showdown.
Got to get the bat on this one now. You're in a tie ball game. You get opportunities with runners on. Got to connect.
Gary, they're looking for that key 2-out RBI, but he's got to have patience, wait for a good pitch, and when he gets it, he's got to deliver.
Kazmir sets and throws. Swings, hits this one pretty well. Deep right center. And he'll take an extra base on this one. It's rolling towards the wall. A run scores. Worth towards third. And he is safe at third ahead of that play. Boy, the continuation here of this offense is called big-time momentum. A highlight reel play right here. This is the head-first attempt at third.
Well, the quickest way between 2 points is a straight line. He goes diving directly into the bag to make it in there.
And his manager will be happy because he at least was going to have a double. And it's Chase Utley now. And Steve, they've got the edge right now. They're getting some big runs at an important part of the game. Trying to salt it away early.
That was a good piece of hitting right there. He got his pitch, took advantage of it, drove it, and picked up the run.
0-1 the count right now after he fouled off that first one. Hit in the air to left center. And Bartlett grabs that one, then the side's retired. Well, nothing doing the first couple of innings, but they got it across in the third. The Phillies lead 1-0. Afternoon at the ballpark. Pleasant, cool day here. As we get going again. And here's B.J. Upton, one of the most walked players in the league a year ago. Here's the pitch to Upton. First pitch to him, a curveball, swung on and missed. 0-1.
Well, great patience at the plate. He's the guy that always seems to find a way to get on base and be in the middle of this offense.
Oh, 0-1 offering from Hamels. And that's a strike. Upton now will take the defensive don't K me stance.
Again, we're into the 4th inning right now, and as you start to flip the lineup over again, you know, they've only gotten 2 hits, so they're going to have to really evaluate what they should be looking for at the plate, and maybe they need to be a little bit more patient and make them work.
That swung on and flied to right. And Worth tracks it down.
I want to talk about settling in. How about retiring 8 hitters in a row? I think he's settled in. Gary, Carlos Pena coming up in a tight situation right here, wanting to deliver for his teammates.
Base is empty, 1 out. First pitch on the way to Pena. And the pitch from Hamels, low that time for a ball. One 0 on the way. Ooh, that looked pretty good, but he falls behind. 2-0.
Great deception on that changeup. The arm action looks just like the fastball. Throws it down to the way, but the hitter just lays off.
Ball 3. Carlos staying away from that one. He has shown a good eye. Might get a walk here.
The pitcher better be careful. 3-0 count, but he might be swinging.
Here it comes, 3-0. Now Pena with that 3-1 count, extra base opportunity.
Well, he puts everything he has into that swing, hoping that if he does make contact, it can go a long way. Unfortunately, no contact.
Now the 3-1 pitch. Misses with a circle change there, and it's 3-2.
Well, he's swinging at that changeup like he thinks it's on a tee, and he's just going to drive it, but not able to make contact.
At the belt, Pena settles in, and Carlos Pena misses strike 3. And with that, he sends that lefty back to the dugout.
Gary, this look at pitch tracker is going to tell us what he's been doing against left-handed hitters in this game. Evan Longoria is showing himself to be a big game hitter already in his young career, and this is a big situation.
Base is empty and 2 down. And here's the pitch to Longoria. Hit on the ground. This could be the end. And on to first for out number 3, and that's going to do it.
Well, they treated their hometown crowd to a phenomenal pitching performance in this one. A big win on the shoulders of their pitchers.
And with this break, we've got a moment to join Jeannie Zelasco and the gang standing by in the studio.
Thanks, guys. Hardball Central is proud to present our Pepsi Club performer. He pitched shutout ball in this one, and Steve, what a performance from such a talented ball player.
And Steve, that ought to send these folks home now.
Oh, no question about it. They get the win in a close game, a lot of excitement and enthusiasm, and ready for the next one.
We thank you for tuning in. 2K Sports Major League Baseball.